story behind this video is very, very simple. Nothing happens before it's time. Nothing. A lot of people, a lot of young people especially, who are clued up, I don't know what it is, maybe they're just like, been introduced to the world of online marketing early on. Maybe they're into tech, through gaming and stuff like that. That's generally how I see a lot of entrepreneurs nowadays. Like they was into tech and gaming as kids, and then from that, you enter the world of online and you learn about ways to make money online, stuff like that. We didn't really go that route. We was more outdoor people. Jav playing football, I was more out music, like outgoing stuff. So some people though, those people who are a bit more clued up, started a lot of, in the game of the agencies, like running an agency. And an agency is a whole different model. If you don't know what agency model is, go find it out. But you probably see a lot of these people's ads, right? They basically do the work for people and build people's businesses for them. They kind of partner up. And I think if we knew about that, we would have went on it from early, because naturally you look at an agency model and you think more money. From the offset, from the outside looking in, it just looks like more money, which is true. Got to drink my electrolytes. Is true, but it's not necessarily more money. You have to do it right for it to be more money. You have to work out the profit margins on what you're delivering. You have to be really on point with the delivery so that you're getting recurring customers back and you can build up your social proof and testimonials. So I just say all of that to say that we probably would have leaned into the agency model if we knew and we thought of it as more money when we first started out in this online world. I probably would have, but nothing happens before it's time, because I would have been the worst agency owner. That was nowhere, ready to be an agency owner. The level of organization it takes, and I see a guy who runs this really successful agency talking about it in a video about how to run an agency and what you need. And the organizational skills are very important, because not only do you have to run your own business, you're also running a lot of the parts of other people's businesses for them. And then to do that at a magnitude, at a certain scale, like, so you're literally managing 10 plus businesses. It takes a lot of mental fortitude, and it takes a lot of organizational skills. It takes systems, and so a lot of people's brains can't even comprehend systems like project management tools and certain Google Sheets and stuff like that. A lot of people's just brain is just all jargon. They can't even formulate it. Like, it can't even work it in their brain and comprehend it. And that's a lot of times just because their brains are so busy and they're not clear enough, and they've got so much things on their mind, and they're not disciplined. They don't have structure, so their whole life looks like that. Like right now, one thing on the floor is this book that I just dropped on the floor because I need to, I needed to clear the way for the camera. But I can't let things be on the floor. Do you get what I mean? I can't walk past things and they're on the floor. I got a cleaner. Cleaner comes in, clean even here, this little office space, the house, all of that. Like, it's congruent. It's congruent across my life. Do you get what I mean? And only when you get to that place where it's congruent and you are just organized and you live, eat, and breathe that, the essence of being organized, being disciplined, being structured, are you now in a position where you can handle certain things? And that is one of them. What we're doing with Scaling Edge is one of those things. We have to perform at a higher level to even be able to do what we're doing. So it's a bit of a higher level kind of motivation and guidance video today, but nonetheless it's beneficial, and I'll bring it down a bit so for anyone to kind of relate to and understand that nothing happens before it's time. I would have loved it back then. I would have loved the opportunity back then, or to be an opportunity, but I would have squandered it because I wasn't the person I needed to be to become it and to have it and handle it and not squander it. And what's even more powerful as well, is the lesson in that is that if you want to speed up your results, I see people talking about fast track results and how you can get to 10K. And if I wanted to get to 10K in 30 days, I'd do this. It don't matter what strategy you give people. You can give to them it doesn't matter. The fastest results, right, came to clients of ours who already had gotten their shit together. Like when we was in terms of the mentoring. And when I say shit together, I don't mean they were making loads of money or they even had loads of resources, but mentally they were ready for the results. Right, Joel came in, already had been doing a lot of stuff with like looking into Bob Proctor and the guy who wrote The Secret, like really working on his mindset. You could feel his energy on every call. Every call we jumped on, it was just high energy. Like, yeah, man, feeling good, man. Glad to be here. Just great energy. Stephen, you know, believe it, Steve had an older brother who's like, you know, they're just iron sharpening iron. They're just guiding each other. His older brother even told him to jump in and do this, and then to do our mental shit. Do you know what I mean? So it's always come from people who just have that mindset shift, and they're becoming, or have become the person they need to be, right? So become the person you need to be, man, and then that's a quicker fast track to whatever result. Peace and love, love and peace. More videos like this coming soon.